My name is Cecilia and this is the fantastic Connor.
Hiya.
So this might sound a bit strange, but I actually quite enjoy hanging out in cemeteries, especially this one.
Okay, tell me why.
So as soon as you enter this space, there's a lovely sense of tranquility that washes over you, and it's a great place for a bit of self-reflection. Plus you're surrounded by thousands of untold stories, which is super cool.
That is true, and you can look at all the headstones to learn so much about a person's life. And if you want to learn more, there's even a visitor centre right opposite the cafe.
Did you know there are 35,000 burial sites around here, with also 206,000 people interred right here?
That is quite impressive. I think that we should go and explore.
People have been buried here since the 1840s. If you come in through the north entrance, you'll see a lovely sight of purple and white flowers in front of a Celtic cross. Historically, these were the colours for the suffragettes. So one of our most famous burial sites actually belongs to Emmeline Pankhurst, right here. She was a passionate and courageous campaigner for women's rights.
So another person that dedicated their life to a cause is also buried pretty close by. Augustus Mears died in 1912, but is responsible for setting up Chelsea Football Club, and Stamford Bridge Stadium is just a few hundred metres in that direction. So I wonder how many football supporters walk past here on their way to see the game and don't realise they're walking past the founder's grave. And this is one of my favourite spots. And what you'll notice about this is just how wild and green this area is. And so we've got lots of wildflower meadows and long grass, which has been grown to provide habitat for rare invertebrates such as butterflies. I think you'd be really shocked by just how much nature there is packed into this really small space. And I think we should go and have a look, a little more of it.
Let's go.
Now, Brompton is also a fantastic place for wildlife. We have hundreds of trees here, such as this yew tree over here. And yew trees associated with cemeteries, but also really good habitat for birds, love to eat their berries, and also nest in their branches. And we also have lots of ivy growing on the graves here. And ivy is fantastic for pollinating insects because it flowers very late in the year. It's the #1 place to be if you're a bee.
Amazing. While walking along the central avenue near the magnificent chapel, you'll see 2 staircases. Can you guess where they lead to?
Are we going underground?
We are indeed. Down here are catacombs where between 1841 and 1915, 500 people were buried here.
I absolutely love this place. This is a fantastic place to see cellar spiders. And we even saw some that had been infected by a zombie fungus, which takes over the spider's body. And this is beginning to sound like a little bit like a horror film. But if you'd like to have a look inside the catacombs yourself, look out for upcoming tours from the Friends of Brompton Cemetery, where you can come and have a look and see what stories are found inside.
Amazing. We're currently sitting outside the magnificent chapel built in 1842. Originally, it was for funeral services, and nowadays it is still used for funeral services, but also other activities and events.
And this whole area, this building and the lead dome roof were fully refurbished in 2017 in a huge project funded by the Heritage Lottery Fund and with help from the Friends of Brompton, so that this whole cemetery is preserved for future generations to enjoy.
All of this adds up to Brompton Cemetery achieving its Grade 1 listed status.
And just like other royal parks, Brompton Cemetery is open at all times of the year to come and visit. But please bear in mind that it is a working cemetery with regular burials and services in the magnificent chapel.
So if you're nearby visiting at some point, please do come and visit. It's definitely worth an exploration. But thank you for watching from me and Connor.
Thank you.